Hi, I'm Mr. Toasty, and I welcome you back to God of War 1. I would have had the video done sooner if I didn't realize it takes so damn long to upload my Kingdom Hearts videos. Leave me alone. Fuck you, Zeus. He knows what he did. Fucking Zeus. You know, in Greek mythology, Zeus is nothing how it's portrayed when most kids hear about him growing up, like me for instance. The first time I heard the name Zeus, I was watching Disney's Hercules, which is one of my most all-time favorite movies. It's actually what got me started on Greek mythology, even though it's not direct in any way, shape, and form, or close for that matter, at all. Because in the movie, the Cyclops is with the Titans and shit. But, there's a bit of a problem with that. Cyclops is not a Titan. Titans are nothing more than the first gods, but they were overthrown by their children. Take Kronos, for example. He's not only the father of Poseidon and Hades, he's also the father of Zeus. Which he actually ate Poseidon and Hades. But the mother of all three of them, did not want to risk the young Zeus at the time because Kronos went to an oracle and he feared because the oracle said he would die by his own children's hand. And if anything, what he did is just made it worse in the long run for him. Because soon as Hades and Poseidon were born, in his mouth, but Zeus's mother tricked tricked Kronos at the last minute when she was to feed him Zeus. But instead it fed him a rock wrapped in a blanket. Didn't feel no different to him. But when Zeus got strong, he basically tore open Kronos and let his brothers come out and fight alongside him. And basically the Titan War began there. The Great War of the Titans and the gods. He don't have no ego. And you know he's actually a man whore. Because Zeus gets married to Hera, right? But then he sees a beautiful woman that turns out to be the mother of Perseus. Not until after he impregnated her. Hera actually was married to Zeus, but of course he fucked around on her a lot. I guess he figured, oh, I'm the strongest of all the gods, I can afford to do this. Even though she gave him so many children, Hera did, he wasn't satisfied. He'd rather inbreed with the humans he actually made himself, which are technically his children in the long run. So, is there something I'm missing here? No, there's not. Zeus is a common bastard. I'll be right back. Never mind, I didn't want to upgrade nothing yet. There's actually a very good movie about the Greek warrior of mythology, Theseus, who is actually another son of Zeus. Zeus has quite a few of those. I mean, he's got Theseus, he's got Perseus, and he's got Hercules. Hold on, Hercules, Perseus, and Theseus, yeah. Personally, one of my all-time favorite Greek tales is about Jason and the Argonauts. And Jason sails with his men to this island, where it's actually a home to a whole bunch of Cyclops. But there was this troublemaker Cyclops that's always playing tricks on people. And not the kind of tricks you would think. Anyway, soon as Jason and his men spotted the island, they're like, wow, we can rest, we can eat. So they head for the island, they land, and there the Cyclops stood, greeting them very oddly as they came into the shore. He showed them many olive trees and other things like watering holes, apples, all sorts of different kinds of food. The soldiers were so full, after they drank and had a good time, there was only one thing left to do. They started to sleep. And while the men were sleeping, the Cyclops came and picked two of the sleeping sailors and gobbled them up whole. But that's not the end of the story. Then Jason follows the Cyclops into his cavern after he's seen him eat his men. Made a noise distracting the Cyclops only for a minute until his big one eye was visible and he shot an arrow right in it, blinding the beast. And the Cyclops bellowed. Hold on. Anyway, the Cyclops bellowed, "Who has shot me? Who has put me in so much pain? Who, I demand to know?" Jason, being very clever, said, "My name is Nobody. I come from nowhere. I am the one who shot you." And basically, Jason eludes him, steps out of the cave, gets his men, and they set sail. And the Cyclops goes to his brethren, because before Jason left, he said he would go get his Cyclops brethren. But little did he know that as soon as he went there and told them the story, which went like this: "Help me! Nobody shot me! He came from nowhere!" Shit like that. And they're like, "Really? Go back to sleep. If nobody hurt you, then there's nothing to worry about." And they just go to sleep, and the Cyclops, well, you never really found out what happened to him. I guess he died a blind old creature. Hold on. Well, my game froze. I'm going to have to restart, but that'll be a different episode. Well, thank you for watching until it froze, so I appreciate it. If you like the video, you know what to do. Mr. Toasty loves you. Goodbye.